Hello, everyone. Driving too close behind a truck on a steep incline is extremely risky, and this is exactly why keeping a safe distance is critical. That rocket clearly had its own flight plan, because instead of lighting up the sky, it chose to redecorate the house.
Ooh, watch it, watch it, watch it!
That truck did not just crash, it fully committed to becoming part of the architecture. This is Japan's Kia 2 91 series diesel railcar, designed specifically for snow removal and equipped with snowplow units on both ends.
Wow, you can see the upper part?
Rafters in the Grand Canyon were left in disbelief as muddy floodwaters and debris thundered down after heavy monsoon storms. Flooding in eastern Russia raised the river to dangerous levels, and when the truck attempted to cross, the weakened bridge gave way instantly. Heavy rocks and soil broke loose from the hillside in India, tumbling onto the roadway and bringing traffic to an immediate standstill. In Carolina, a train slammed into a truck that became stuck on the railroad tracks, completely destroying the vehicle. But fortunately, no one was injured. Even if the surface looks solid, ice can be dangerously thin in certain areas and collapse in seconds. The Tiger charged forward like a stealthy assassin, transforming a calm second into pure adrenaline-fueled chaos.
que matei.
voy a tu sueñita.
Corre, Yoli, corre, 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 corre!
The peaceful moment by the river was shattered when a crocodile suddenly appeared, forcing the woman to escape as quickly as possible.
Corre, que te corre, corre!
This is a planned quarry detonation in Switzerland, carried out as a precautionary step to protect nearby communities from slope failure. Only inches from disaster, the skier reacted instantly and escaped the roaring avalanche. When climbing and rocks begin to fall, hugging the cliff face as tightly as possible is often the safest protective move.
Ôi, đây là Allah. Ôi, happy.
Torrential rains in Indonesia unleashed a powerful flash flood that carried soil, rocks, and vegetation down the slope with destructive force. A dangerous landslide struck in Pakistan, sending massive clouds of dust and tons of rock crashing down the mountainside. Panic erupted after a tanker truck in India veered off course without warning and slammed directly into a roadside hotel.
Cuatro aguaceros de agua.
En la vida uno había visto eso.
2, 3
Mami, ¿qué están tienen?
y 4 tormentas.
Brazil faced severe damage after a storm with a tornado swept through the city, leaving broken roof tiles and scattered debris across residential areas. Installing glass windows on a windy day is never a good idea, and this crew is clearly having a rough shift.
No manches.
That might be the first time a bubble tea shop turned into a wildlife documentary in seconds. Heavy rain caused a massive sinkhole to suddenly open up in the street in Spain, forcing nearby residents to evacuate immediately.
Hey, dude. I was just in an accident.
A massive wave slammed into officials surveying the coastline in Italy as Storm Harry brought torrential rain and powerful surf.
Pazzesco! Pazzesco!
The calm was shattered in seconds as a powerful earthquake struck Myanmar, sending people scrambling for safety. A massive section of the glacier suddenly broke free and crashed into the water below, sending towering waves and shattered ice exploding across the surface. Watching enormous chunks of ice collapse into the sea has become an unforgettable experience for visitors exploring these frozen landscapes. In a precisely timed and controlled blast, 12 kilograms of explosives were used to bring down the 60-meter-tall chimney of this historic German power plant. After heavy snowfall blanketed the region, a helicopter team deployed explosives across the mountains in Switzerland to safely trigger controlled avalanches. Heavy hail pounded the ground relentlessly, turning the yard into a field of bouncing ice within minutes.
Una y 12 minutos de la tarde, martes 10 de febrero del 2026, ruptura de tubo matriz en Santa Teresa del Tuy, bajando hacia la Ceiba.
When the main water pipeline exploded open in Venezuela, the enormous surge of water poured out with incredible force, affecting many nearby houses.
Dios. Ay, se va a morir. Ay, ya me...
Просто чтобы вы видели масштаб бедствия, это просто жесть. Это все медузы, представляете? Просто жесть. Сейчас покажу вам вблизи.
A massive wet avalanche in Austria moved down the mountainside like a raging river of snow, swallowing everything in its path. Severe flooding in Peru turned city streets into raging rivers of mud, sweeping vehicles and debris along with unstoppable force. This devastating flood proved that even heavy vehicles can be moved like toys when nature unleashes its full power.
No puedo creer que haya pasado esto. Esté pasando actualmente. Mire este carro, el otro ya lo sacaron el carro. El agua se lo ha sacado por la calle, por el lado izquierdo. Sí, los dos carros.
A woman reportedly confused the gas pedal and crashed at high speed into a supermarket, but miraculously, no one was injured. Seeing this makes me question why they remained on the bridge during a powerful earthquake instead of getting off as fast as possible. The power of this flash flood in New Mexico is terrifying, as the current carried entire trees and debris like they weighed nothing at all. In just moments, this UK tornado turned a normal workday into chaos. What seemed like a minor mistake, forgetting the handbrake, almost caused a fatal accident, but his rapid response saved him. It was a matter of seconds, and thankfully, he jumped onto the boat before the animal could close in any further. This is exactly why driving near the coast during stormy waves can turn into a nightmare in seconds. Two yachts collided in the Red Sea, leaving one of them severely damaged. Who do you think should be held responsible for this costly accident? The moment the wall gave way, debris crashed into the pond and triggered a dramatic wave that disturbed the calm water. Prolonged heavy rainfall triggered a massive landslide in India, forcing authorities to shut down the highway as tons of debris blocked the road. Watching the entire house shake like this makes it clear how devastating the 7.9 magnitude earthquake in China truly was. The scale of this Shinmoe-dake in Japan eruption is overwhelming, with ash and smoke exploding outward in a truly apocalyptic scene. Massive ice wall moved across Mackenzie River in Canada during spring breakup, pushing water levels to record highs and forcing many residents to evacuate. Is this your first time seeing two eels fight? It's shocking how skilled and intense their movements really are. This ground test of an F-4 ejection seat shows the incredible power required to launch a pilot safely away from a failing jet.
And he's going over the power lines. What are you doing, you dude?
A sudden sewage burst in Russia sent filthy water shooting into the air, overwhelming the street and soaking nearby vehicles instantly. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.